So everyone who is here, I want us to talk on XAUUSD. Sorry. Let us invite some people here so that we could start. Okay, so those people who were in the morning, we had this free signal here, which I gave in my Telegram group also. So some people are saying that they didn't expect this drop, but again, we were here, we gave the reasons why the market was going to drop. And if you could calculate these pips, man, our main take profit, I'm going to show you the signal that I gave out. Let's look for a signal. Okay, we had I think this is the setup I gave out. It was a sell. We had a sell zone at around 50.69 to 50.76. Then our stop loss was 50.86. Of course, these people came, tried to hit our stop loss, but they failed. And then the take profits were 50.58 and 50.45. We also had the 50.38. So I told you that I'm having that sell bias in the London session and also the New York session. If you could check what I sent in the group. We are live on YouTube. The name is STUARTFX Flipper. So, all right, what's up, traders? Welcome back to this channel. Yeah. So, guys, people asking questions. I'm going to reply later. So, this is STUARTFX Flipper, and guys, if you're new here, I trade structure session. No targets were hit. So now, in this live, I'm only here to show you the reason why we hit these targets. I'll show you the reason why we hit this target. So now, when you look at this chart here, I marked the London highs and the London lows. So this is very important because my rule is very simple. Whenever my prices are above the London high, I look for buys. Then whenever my prices are low, below the London high, I always look for sales. Okay. So now, when you look at this chart, the price failed to hold the above the London highs. Now that already tells me that buyers are weak. Guys who are on TikTok, we are live on YouTube, STUARTFX Flipper. Now, when the price can't hold above the London highs, I also don't buy. And I wait to sell. Guys who have just joined us, we had some lives today morning, and we gave out this signal which has dropped a lot of pips. We're going to calculate the pips here. So now, as I told you that I always wait for the liquidity sweeps and the humps, okay, and the hunts. That's why I always put my sell zones. And I showed you these candles that grab liquidity when we are here. I told you now, this candle has grabbed liquidity. We can sell or buy. Now let's talk about this sell zone, where the price pushed. And that sell zone was is here. I gave her the sell zone. That sell zone was 50.69 to 50.76, and that area was not random, okay, because that zone had previous highs and resting buy stops, okay. So that's why I emphasize that sell zone, which was 50.69 and 50.76 when we were live here, because I knew sellers, we had some sell signals there. So now, when you observe well, that move up was not strength, okay? It was liquidity collection. And remember, the smart money buys low and sells high, okay? and then the retail traders do what? Do the opposite. That's why, guys, I told you that you should be knowing all these concepts. You should be knowing all these concepts if you want to make some good amounts in the market. I'm seeing some questions here. I'm going to reply later. Now, I didn't sell the first touch where I sent you guys that, where I told you that we have made over 140 pips. For me, I had in some sales. I secured and I said break even. But when we came back here on live, I showed you that I told you that that signal was still valid, and some people told me that they are seeing buys, they are seeing what and what, and I told them that you guys could like you could decide and buy, but then for me I could change it. I couldn't change my bias, okay? And this is where traders lose money. That's why I waited for the New York session to open. I saw some rejections from the zones. Okay, I waited for that. I waited for the shift in the momentum. Now, once the price failed to continue higher, that was my confirmation. A lot of people be asking, like, what are my confirmations? I have a lot of confirmations. So now, confirmation protects capital, and anticipations, and those people who always be anticipating, they kill accounts. People are on TikTok, we are live on YouTube. I'm not going to take long here. Now, how did I get those take profits? Like, people always ask, like, why do you give those take profits? Now, do you know? Now, I want to explain my target logic today. Now, let's talk about those targets, okay? I don't normally I don't randomly place take profits. That's why take profit one was placed as the first internal liquidity, if you could observe these charts well, and take profit two was placed as the previous reaction low. And when you look at the take profit the take profit 3, it was placed at the London low liquidity. Now, price naturally moves from liquidity to liquidity. That's what you should know. And price doesn't move randomly. It always moves with purpose. That's why we had our take profit 1, which was 58, and take profit 2, which was 48, and take profit 3, which was 38. Now let's talk about the stop loss logic, and the reason why I put that stop loss at 50.86. Now, here's why I put the stop loss there. So my stop loss is always above the liquidity sweep high, okay? And the reason why it is because if the price breaks and holds above the level, my idea is always invalid. So a good trader is not afraid of being wrong. That's why I told you that losses are normal in the game. Now we should talk about the risk and discipline. When you checked on my in my channels, maybe my statuses and my snaps that I shared, I closed some trades. Now that's what they call a risk and discipline. Risk and discipline, okay? Because I didn't revenge trade. I had already made some good profits, and I still have some moving trades in here, and I didn't move the stop losses because market went up to 50.83, and we were remaining with only 30 pips, I think, to the sales, because this was a daily signal. It was not a scalp signal. Okay, people were scalping in and out, but it was a daily signal. And I didn't move the stop losses because I'd put my stop losses fixed. And yeah, this is why consistency beats the big wins. And guys, don't forget to join the join the Telegram, because I always give these free signals every day. And I think when you check from Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, these signals have been performing well. Now, if you're new and you're wondering why you keep losing, you trade every you guys trade every move and you don't respect the sessions. You always chase the price. You always trade without a plan. And today's trade worked because the plan came first. I came here and I shared the plan, which we all agreed on. I don't know if you all agreed with me, and then we made some good amount. We are live on YouTube, STUARTFX Flipper. Now, if you want, if you guys want more lives like this, you should subscribe to this channel so that you get the notifications, because every day we're going to be having lives. Every day we're going to be having lives. How is the market? Market is good. We gave out some signals and made some good amounts today. Now, this is this is an advice to new traders. Okay, so and those who expect to trade gold. Gold is motional. That's why it pays disciplined traders. It doesn't pay everyone. So now, if it was easy, everyone would be profitable. Okay, and another thing that you should know, that missed trades are better than the bad trades. I always wait for the New York if the London did perform well. I think I could now answer your questions, people. So let me ask you, how do you get trades when the market is in big consolidation? But we are here today. People were saying, someone has asked that, what are London highs and lows? You won't understand, bro, if you don't give it time. Now, someone asked that. So let me ask you, like, how do you get the trades when the market is in big consolidation? Like today, people were saying that, sure, the market is in consolidation, the market is not moving. But now, you guys, how do you think the market managed to move? There are two sessions that I trade. I trade the London session, I trade the New York session. And in those sessions, I expect market to move my way. That's why I go for scalping. That's why you see here that I'm trading a 15-minute time frame. Okay. Now, when we calculate the pips here, when we come the pip calculation here, our take profits were a bit high, of course. Our take profits were at, we gave this signal in the morning, this same signal I think you guys were on. Our take profit, our final take profit had around 380 pips. But when you check right now, market has dropped. People wanted to buy it, by the way, but market has dropped over 2,000 pips, man. Market has dropped around 2,000 pips, bro. But of course, we had this signal today. And I'm waiting for your questions. Which pair? It is XAUUSD. We are live on YouTube. YouTube channel is STUARTFX Flipper. We are live right now, and we have been having these lives every day. I give out this signal here. If you want the free Telegram channel, the free Telegram channel is Flipwave Forex Academy. We've had in this sale again. Now, I want you to look at this thing here. Pin the YouTube link. I actually don't know how to pin the YouTube link. I'm not good at technical things here. But when you search the link, when you search on that link on that link on the bio, it will take you to the Telegram channel. Then after the Telegram channel, you will see the YouTube link, or you go search STUARTFX Flipper. I'm not good at technicals. Now, I want to show you something. You people who are on TikTok, it's very bad because I can't share my screen. They will take my channel. But I wanted to show you this thing here. Are you seeing this signal that I gave? And this signal, I don't know when I gave this signal, but you cannot observe well because this thing is in blue and is in blue and black. Okay, and the reason why it is because I changed my candlesticks. I don't usually use these candlesticks. I usually use the blue candlesticks and the black candlesticks. But the reason why these candlesticks are red and green, it is because when I went live, when I was on YouTube live, you people were saying that you were not seeing the figures, and maybe the screens were too loud. They had shouting colors. That's why I use. But you can see the pips that I get now. Here I gave out like, and I got like 200 pips. That was my target, and my stop loss was around. My stop loss was 30 pips. Hope you can see how I handle gold, and this signal was already there. Mr. Sweat, I have a question about SL. How do you determine the amount of pips to put as your SL? I think I had talked about the SL logic, but then first of all, it depends on how much you want to risk. Okay. Another thing, for me, my stop losses are always above the liquidity sweep, as I told you. Now, it depends on how much you want to risk also. Gold indeed needs patience. Yeah, it needs patience. And another thing apart from patience, you need to be like, you do know how hard it is. I come here and I give out a signal, and I wait for it to perform. I think that thing is always hard. There's no way you could come as if you made a plan with the market, then you give out a signal, and you expect it to perform that way. So it always needs you to be to trust what you're doing. And this week we have not made any loss so far. You can check in the channel. You could check in the channel. Darling. So that's the math. Now let me have some questions here. If we don't have some questions for YouTube, we could now close and come back tomorrow. So we shall be having other signals tomorrow. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel, and don't forget to join the free Telegram channel, which is STUARTFX Academy, for these free lives. I want us to succeed together. That's why you see I'm making many lives. I'm making some good content for you guys. So now for YouTube, so do you trade SMC or IC to OPY price action? I do all. First of all, I was a pure price action trader. Then I realized that it won't give me money the way I want. Now, the way you see me getting these daily scalps, this what it is, because I always added in the ICT and SMC concepts and a lot. I added in more. And did you learn by yourself? That's a long story, but there is no way you can learn by yourself, because like right now I'm giving out this knowledge, and this knowledge is free. So there is a lot of free knowledge on YouTube's, on TikToks, on Google, but then it's hard for you to select like what really do you want to, what's really hopeful. This signal was here, people were saying I'm seeing buys. People, someone commented and said that for me, the time you gave out the selling signal, I just entered in the buy signal, but I don't know what that guy is up to now, because the market dropped over 2,000 pips below his entry. Okay, for YouTube, I'll close up today. Then we shall be here tomorrow at like 11.